Enemy taking C. We lost C.
Hello YouTube, this is Warlord Black Ops Pro, and as you guys can see, I am playing COD 4, and now guys, this isn't because I've run out of Advanced Warfare gameplay yet. I still have a few gameplays left, but you know, I just decided, maybe I should change it up a little bit, because, I kind of want to conserve the supply of Advanced Warfare gameplays, because if you guys haven't noticed yet, or didn't know, that my Advanced Warfare disc kind of broke. I'm not even sure how. It's only a little bit over a month old, and yeah, I've just been using it normally, playing it every now and then, and somehow it just broke, where the multiplayer doesn't work at all. Although I can play Exo Survival, and I think Campaign. Although I've never really played Campaign, because, I'm not much of a campaign person. So, I probably won't get a new Advanced Warfare disc until, I'm gonna say the weekend, or maybe sometime next week, so we still got a few days away. In the background, you're going to see me sniping, and I think even pull out the MP44 on this game of TDM on Crash. Now, sniping in this game is actually pretty good now. I like the Barrett 50 cal, because the Barrett 50 cal is overall the best. I mean, it has the highest damage, and compare that, you couple that with stopping power, you get one-hit kills most of the time. And now, guys, in another video, some of you guys were wondering, why I thought snipers were overpowered in the comment section, because you guys think they weren't. You guys look, so the Barrett 50 cal is as powerful as modern Call of Duty snipers are, because with stopping power, the Barrett 50 cal and all other sniper rifles in this game, the base damage is raised from 70 to 98. And if so, guys, if you think that stopping power makes snipers overpowered in this game, which in a way it kind of does, then just think about how overpowered they are in other games, where you don't have to give anything up to get extra damage. It's basically just integrated stopping power. So that's kind of unfair. I mean, in this game, if you want to run stopping power to increase your one-hit kill area, then you have to give up Juggernaut, or you have to give up UAV Jammer. You have to give up Overkill. Those perks, because perk 2 is a powerful tier. And you have to pick and choose what you want to use in your class. You can't just, you can't just use whatever, like you can in the pick 10 system. You can't there's no perk, perk 2 greed or anything. Nothing like that. So stopping power is more balanced than the snipers in newer games, because the snipers in newer games, they get stopping power for free. I don't agree with that. I mean, if anything, if they were to increase the damage to 98, it should be like a perk or attachment or something that costs a lot of points. I'm still sure it'd be used quite frequently, but just to balance it out a little bit more, because other weapon classes don't get that option. So definitely think they should consider that whenever if they just keep the sniper damage high. So yeah, it says sniping. Yeah, see, I had a hit marker there, so even with stopping power, it doesn't guarantee a one-hit kill, but it is much better. I find that sniping without stopping power is not as good, obviously, but just to be more effective, you just definitely need stopping power. And guys, COD 4 did a lot of things right, especially with look on the maps, like the verticality. I like verticality in Call of Duty, and as you can see, this is a big extreme example of verticality. Like, I'm top of a 4-story building right here, sniping. And part of the reason that they removed it was probably because to reduce camping. But camping is a legit strategy, and anybody who thinks otherwise doesn't really know what they're talking about. Because they continue to support rushers, they continue to support quickscopers. Why not support camping? Come on, developers. Unfortunately, a lot of the newer maps, they lack the same kind of verticality that we had in other Call of Duty games like COD 4. Now, I know in Advanced Warfare there's a map called the Atlas Gorge, which is basically Pipeline from COD 4. I don't have that map because I didn't buy any special edition of Advanced Warfare. I just bought the standard disc. I mean, I'm not going to put any more money into the game other than that $60 I paid initially for the pre-order. Because, Advanced Warfare, it's a decent game. There's a lot of things wrong with it, and one of the things wrong with it is as I mentioned earlier in my other video, the micro DLC. The micro DLC, it shouldn't be in Call of Duty, especially not this early. I mean, if it was gonna be in Call of Duty, it should have been maybe several months into the game. Not over 6 weeks after launch. That's just too early. And not only that, you can tell that they're desperate for sales. Because, you know, Advanced Warfare, guys, let's face it hasn't sold as many copies as Activision wanted it to, and the 4.8 number seems reasonable. I mean, all the data that we have available to us points that, yeah, the 4.8 seems like a reasonable estimate to how many copies this game has really sold. And 4.8, guys, is not very much at all for a Call of Duty game. I mean, Black Ops 2, for comparison, sold 24 million. Ghost sold 14. So 4.8 is a sizable difference. That's 5 times less than Black Ops 2. So that's millions. That's hundreds of millions of dollars of profit that was expected, but didn't show up at Sledgehammer and Activision. So yeah, understandably they're money whoring, but they're doing it the wrong way. I mean, you guys shouldn't buy micro DLC, even if you think it looks cool, because it's just a novelty. It's just a gimmick, probably to get you to play the game more. Not only just for the revenue, just to get you to play the game more, get you more excited. But you put maybe $2 into the game just for another camo, which really doesn't help you in combat at all. And yeah, and plus you can't even see your own character model, so there's not too much of a point to it. And plus, another reason I have a problem with micro DLC is because they're taking development time away from fixing the game, like patches and things like that, and instead they're devoting it towards making more money, which I don't think is right. I think since they already took our money, we expected, when we paid our $60, we expected a complete game. And I don't think Sledgehammer's necessarily fulfilled that promise yet, so they definitely need to work on that. As you guys see in the background right now, I'm using the MP44, which I like. I mean, a lot of people don't like it because the iron sights are a little bit blurry, and its rate of fire is quite slow. But honestly, it has no real advantage over the AK-47. The exact same stats, except for the rate of fire, which this one has a lower rate of fire, and this one also has more recoil. But there's only one advantage the MP44 has over the AK-47, which is the no idle sway, which is very minor. I just like using the gun. Something about it it's just fun. Unfortunately, you can't put any attachments on there, so that kind of reduces its effectiveness even further, which is why you don't see it used in public lobbies very much, which is unfortunate. I mean, this gun definitely would need a buff, but I don't think they really buffed or nerfed anything back in the days of COD 4 and World at War, because otherwise the MP40 would have been nerfed and things like that. But yeah, Sledgehammer, you really gotta spend more time on patches and fixing all the bugs in the game, because if you don't, I mean, fans are gonna be turned off. I mean, of those 4.8 million sales, I mean, how many people have returned, like, gone to GameStop the next day and traded in their game? I mean, that's what we don't know, and probably a sizable amount, because, you know, no one's playing Advanced Warfare no one's playing Advanced Warfare, and period. I mean, not very many people are on the servers. I mean, I'm willing to bet that there's more people playing Black Ops 2 than playing Advanced Warfare. Yeah, so anyway, guys, this gameplay is almost coming to an end. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. This has been World at War. Hope you enjoyed the COD 4 gameplay, and see you guys later.